Hey guys, I am making another video. Oh my gosh. I am going to be kind of quiet, so hopefully you guys can hear this, but my parents are next door and they could possibly hear me, and since it's 10:30 at night, I do believe they're sleeping. I just got back from my last class of my first day of classes for the semester, and Chuck, I'm exceedingly confused as to what to do. After I took my first class at 1 o'clock, microbiology, I was out by 4:45 I think, and I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop my physiology class tonight and take my time doing this one class. It's going to be really hard, it's very demanding. The teacher says extremely intense, especially for people who work, which I do work full-time. So I was like, I'll just go to my physiology class at night just to see what the teacher's like, so I know whether I want to take from her next semester or not, and then I'll drop it and it will all be done and over with, and I will be a happy little camper taking my one class and being able to still be sane for the next year. But then I go to my physiology. Oh, I bought my books for my microbiology class. But then I go to my physiology class and it's a part-time teacher, and she's one of those, looks like really sporty, up front, really, I don't know how to explain her other than just kind of like she's up front with herself. She's not going to bullshit you about stuff. I just said a curse word. I apologize. So anyways, I like her, and she was interesting in the class, although she did tend to go off a little bit on something, but the something was so super cool that I didn't mind. So I don't know what to do. I like them both. I mean, I don't like them both. I don't like my micro so much. After taking this physiology class, I'm like, ooh, physiology, I want to do it. And I could drop my micro class, but I already bought the books, and I feel like I need to get it done, get it over with, and it's such a good time of the day. Whereas my physiology class goes from 6:30 to 9:50 at night, so almost 10. So that's not so much of good, and the whole point of only taking one class, if I was going to do it, was to free up some of my nights so I could do other things, get involved with the church I go to more often, and or just be able to go out with friends and stuff like that, instead of working Monday, Wednesday, Friday till 7 p.m. and then having school until 10 o'clock at night on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and not being able to do anything during the week. So if I did take both of them, when am I going to study? I'm at school.
From 12 until 10 o'clock at night on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I work from 7 to 7. By the time I get home from work, I don't feel like staying up and studying. And usually, by the time the weekend rolls around, I don't feel like studying anymore.
I know it sounds like I don't ever feel like studying, which is kind of true, but like really, when the weekend rolls around, I'm just tired. I've been going to bed late at night because of school classes and getting up early in the morning for work, and that reminds me I need to set an alarm because I am babysitting tomorrow night my niece, and I need to remind myself that I'm doing that.
Go find what am I gonna name it? Baby. Exclamation point.
I'm so blabbering right now. I'm so frustrated and I don't know what to do. Help me, internet. Anyways, so I'm going to talk about it with some people tomorrow at work, but for the most part, I'm back to square one, and I don't know what I'm going to do, because if I take both of them, and I want to take both of them because I want to get rid of micro, and physiology seems kind of fun with my teacher, but I don't know when I'll have the time to study. I really don't, and I'll most likely end up being insane for the next 4 months. There's always the other option that I could go to part-time, so I have one extra day, because I work 12-hour shifts. Right now I only work 3 days a week, work 36 hours. I can go down to 12-hour shifts, work 24 hours a week, have one extra day to study and do all that stuff, where it's not just on the weekends, you know? But then I think, will I be able to get that full-time position back after I get off school? Because I only have two classes left and then I'm done. And then I can apply for the nursing program. Okay, just out of little side note, if you've even made it this far, one of the things my physiology teacher, her name is Dr. Jenkins, said that they add a fourth saccharide or enzyme or something to milk, and so what we're supposed to get out of milk, which is like the calcium and some protein and whatever, blah blah blah, it's supposed to be really beneficial to you. Adding that fourth one as a preservative to the milk to keep it so that it can stay in the shelves for a month or so instead of just 4 days, which is what raw milk does, 4 or 5 days. Instead of being able to, your body to take in the calcium, it actually, with that fourth one, changes the way the little things react inside your body, and you don't get the calcium. Which is why, even though the US of A is the leading nation in consuming milk products, we are also the leading nation in osteoporosis. So that's my little information for the day. Woohoo! Hopefully I'll learn some other cool stuff, and since I'm taking micro, I'm sure I will, because there's crazy bugs out there that are little human killers, like superbugs, which we had to watch a movie on today, and how there's a strain of tuberculosis that cannot be fought by most of our regular antibiotics like penicillin and what have you. So, you guys like my color? It's actually gone out and you can't see it because it's nighttime, so this is just like lights. But it has a little red tinge to it, but mainly the red's kind of being washed out because it was a pre-wash, and I also cut bangs. And I don't know if I like it very much, but I think I like it a little bit. Peace.